What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Becky Hammond is refusing to give Caitlin Clark credit for the exponential growth of the WNBA. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Las Vegas. Let's get it. Let's go. Clark has simply grew the WNBA popularity by nearly 1,000%, bro. I feel like we all could agree on that. That is all of us except for Becky Hammond. She is standing on. WNBA was already growing before Caitlin Clark ever arrived on the scene, and a lot of people is pretty furious with her comments, and we finna jump right into this video, man. This is gonna be a good one here, guys. It's being reported that after the game, Aces head coach Becky Hammond sat down for a post-game interview. A reporter asked Hammond about the maturity of the league, and she responded, refusing to give Caitlin Clark credit for the exponential popularity of the WNBA. Now, guys, with all that being said, let's roll the footage.
Liberty and just, have the parity right now.
Well, I think there's a lot of good players in this league, and here's, if you're just a recent follower of women's basketball, this has been brewing for a while. Women's basketball, it's been like at this boiling point, building. And, our arena was sold out long before Caitlin was coming into the league. So I think women's basketball has just been on building. Now, she's a part of the tipping point, right? She's coming in at this time where it was ready to tip over, and her presence has tipped some things over. But there's been a lot of good work going on behind the scenes to get us to this point by a lot of other people. And I think, Caitlin is very gracious in mentioning those names too, and understanding the women that came before her to pave the way for this tipping point and this kind of great time to be a women's basketball player. But it's a great time because the product is great. And it's been great, and it's been building, and now that we have more eyes on it, freaking great. I think it's great for everybody. It's really hard to make a team anymore. And there's a lot of really great players, and I don't think it's just one super team. There's multiple teams with multiple all-stars across the league.
That was Las Vegas head coach Becky Hammond stating her opinions about Caitlin Clark transcending the WNBA. But what's crazy about this whole thing is that she's standing on the WNBA was already growing before Caitlin Clark got there. But guys, I want to show y'all a graph here real quick that can prove Becky Hammond is kind of wrong when she's stating that. Let's pull it up right now. So as you guys can see here, this is a graph of the WNBA trend on Google before Caitlin Clark got there and after Caitlin Clark got there. And as you guys can see here, there's a mega spike on the graph, bro, proving the Caitlin Clark effect is real. Now, I'm not the only one that could break this down. Emmanuel Ocho of Speak also went in on Caitlin Clark's exponential growth of the WNBA. Let's roll the footage.
I haven't heard before, so I doubt you have either. Before the 2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did this year. Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today. Okay, we've talked ticket sales and we've talked viewership. Now let's talk about regular season viewership, not draft viewership. Regular season viewership, it grew by 20% in 2023. It's grown by 180% now, which means it would take another 5 or 6 years to do what Caitlin Clark has done. So between draft day viewership, which is up 400% to 40%, between ticket sales, which is up 93% to 16%, between regular game viewership, which is up 180% to 20%, what Caitlin Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days what would have taken 5 years. So yes, the WNBA was growing before Caitlin Clark. Make that abundantly clear. But it was growing incrementally compared to the exponential growth you're seeing now.
That was Emmanuel Ocho speak, letting it be known Caitlin Clark has drastically changed the WNBA. I don't know what it is about these veterans, bro, but they just don't want to give Caitlin Clark her followers for possibly getting all of them bigger contracts, bro. Be thankful. Quit bashing the young lady. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because you know I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, this is a big one for me. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.